Hi guys, it's Maria Diaz at Prolifters Gym, and we're keeping it real with
Tom Pereira.
So we're gonna do our killer leg workout.
Sweet baby, sweet.
One more. First, we're gonna go through our stretching as a request of one of our YouTube subscribers. So watch and see. What I do for any lower body workout, I'll stretch. I open up my hips, do a little bit of a quad stretch and hamstring stretch. And obviously I have my helper here.
The assistant.
And you need to get a good assistant. You don't want it to be awkward, somebody assisting you.
Yeah.
Because I had guys, remember in the other gym? The guy asked me if I wanted help stretching. I was like, no, thank you. So I usually start with this one. You'll get a little bit of your quad stretch, a little bit of your hamstring, but you can feel it right away, right in your quads, in your hip. I usually do 10 seconds each, and you always have to breathe, and then we do the next one. So today is what, 150 degrees out, Tom?
Almost 100.
Almost 100. And obviously you're gonna see the stupid people walking their dogs. I do it standing up.
This is the yoga Maria you're looking at it.
And then you're gonna feel it in your lower back too. So this one, usually you go like this. I'm trying to get Tom to go to yoga with me, or even you, Japa.
It's almost like Atlas holding the world.
I don't know why this is not gonna make you guys less men.
Or what?
Going to yoga with me.
We're naturally flexible, man.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
What about you, Japa? This calls the child. You guys are making me laugh. This actually opens up your shoulders and your hip. So then from there, I'll go back to the first one because now I'm gonna stretch my hamstring. And you have to point your toes up so you're gonna feel it right in your hammies. And then I open up my hips, 10 seconds, and then I switch. Then I open up, and I usually push my knee open so you can get the stretch, open up your hip, and then I go for the hamstring. 10 seconds each. And then this one is one of the most important ones. So this one, you're usually gonna have to go all the way down. This is perfect for you to open up your hip. And this is gonna be a major if you want to squat. And remember, you have to breathe. And then from here, you reset with the child's pose. And then we go for the one that you need the help. Obviously, don't get a creepy help. You get a...
Let the chef make the salad. Oh, if you notice, my knees is holding her legs. And then with this hand, I'm stretching her legs up slowly.
You can buy the yoga rope and do it yourself.
Just like Tarzan used to do, right? There's another trick. My leg is gonna hold her legs right there. And then with this leg,
it goes all the way down.
Keep the stretch and try to get her feet down to the floor.
Easy, Tiger. So you have to be very careful. The wrong movement can F you up. So make sure you have somebody that's gonna help you and listen to you, so you don't get hurt. Because stretching, you can actually get hurt by doing it too.
You see the twitching, Japa? You might not notice, but my hand is going forward, slowly stretching.
Ooh. Easy, boy. Back, easy, Tiger. Shoot. I'll reset again, and then I'll go for my lower back. So this one, they call it the Cobra, but this is a major for your lower back. But your shoulders have to be on a straight line. You can't go like this. So you have to just kind of like go easy on it. And then you reset again. Child's pose. And then you go back. So they have the mini one, so you have this Cobra. But then obviously if you want to intensify it, ooh, I felt it. And then from now, the last one that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just
We can't call,
I couldn't even do
we can't call this Cobra Kai stretch.
Cobra. So I'm gonna stretch my quads. So this is just the stretching part, and then the last thing that I do, I use the roller. I'm an athlete, so at the end of the day, my muscles are gonna be bigger and thicker. So that's why I need this type of material. So you have different styles. So this one is a softer version. So this one will be for somebody that's a beginner or intermediate. And then you have, somebody that has my type of muscle.
I know that one works pretty good.
Yeah, but this one, and I gave it to people, like I seen people stretching here, and they were doing it with, the one with no point.
Oh, the smooth one?
Yeah.
This one?
And I actually approached it and I'm like, no, you should be using this one. Guys that were pretty big. And they're like, no, I'm just gonna keep it with the other one. I'm like, what's the purpose? You need this to penetrate your muscle tissue, and it can actually open it up. So I start with my quads. So you have to just like let your body do the work. Because I'm not even like holding myself too much. The other side. It's gonna hurt. This I do it 3 times a week for my lower body workout. So I do quads, hammies in a different day, and then I do glutes in a different day. So that's why I do 3 times a week. And then from there, last thing, major lower back, because if you suffer from lower back pain while you're squatting or you're doing, stiff, anything, is gonna trigger that. Your lower back is tight. As soon as you do any type of movement, it's gonna hurt. Hello, why are you drinking my water?
I was thirsty.
So here I put all the pressure, all the body weight against the roller. You just have to breathe. This is super relieving. And then move side to side. But you have to go easy on it. And then that's it.
That's it?
Obviously, you can make it longer. I do 10 seconds of each. You can do 15, 20 seconds of each. Just make sure if anything kind of hurts, you modify the movement. But this is what I usually do for my lower body workout. I use the roller, the hard one. This one you can get at Amazon. And then I'm gonna actually create an Amazon cart. So I'm gonna put it so you guys can see, click on it, and you guys can buy it through my Amazon. And give you a little tips here and there where I get my also supplements, like vitamins, rollers, things that I use every single day. Hopefully you guys can benefit from this mini session of stretching. And obviously, girls, don't get the creeper, get somebody that you trust to help you stretch. If not, you can always get the rope that you find it for, even Lululemon sells it, for you to stretch your hamstrings. So you can actually use it on your own. So if you don't have somebody to help you stretch. And then now we're gonna go hit quads.
That's right,
The way
kids.
we do it, because I do have a major knee pain. So I don't talk about it too much because I don't like to talk about it.
Because you don't believe in crybabies.
Yeah. So for me, it's very hard to kind of like victimize myself for stupid knee pain because I don't consider it as an injury because it's not. So it got so much better. Before I wasn't even able to squat. And then now I'm working on it. We're working through the pain, but we're gonna take you through what I do for my leg workout, working through the pain and around the pain. So follow me, guys.
That's right, kids. The most important thing is work around the pain. That's when it gets tricky. Some people just want to enforce and beat on it. It's just gonna cause more pain. So you have to learn how to work around it. Even though Maria, it's off season, you can see all the fibers on her quads. Guys, Maria feel like a little pain above her knees, so we always
a little pain.
a little pain.
We call it a little pain.
So we always do the extensions and do the leg press, the horizontal, to get the muscles and joints in place before we start.
So before I actually used to feel the pain right here, even in the warm up. Now because I'm taking very good supplements, the pain has been going away too. The stretching has helped, the yoga has helped a lot. I train with like a little fear because once that pain hits, it just, I can't even keep up training. We're training like Ronnie Coleman at 120 degrees.
Lightweight.
But you get used to it, like I love the heat. I hate training in the cold.
I mean, it's not humid right now either, so.
It is fucking humid. We're like melting here. What are you talking about? Feel the burn, baby.
There is the benefit too of working out in this kind of weather because the temperature here is the same as out there. So what happens is your joints, you don't need to warm them up like as much as you would if it was like AC 70, 68 degrees, temperature control type of room. That's why people wear sweaters a lot in those gyms, so they keep the warmth inside because they prevent injuries. So by saying that in here, with the room temperature is the same as outside, you just keep your joints warm, everything nice and flow, your blood flowing. Look, the veins pumping, kid. Look at Maria's veins.
What about this one? No.
I need water.
Go drink your water.
No, I want your water.
No, mas tô doente. Ele fica bebendo minha água. This still warm up, but I protect my knees no matter what because of the issue I have.
Yeah, all the jokes to the side, but you know, all this time, like Maria's knee pain prevented her to do what we needed to do, you know, to grow her legs, obviously. Everybody knows, I mean, you know, the judge just gives the feedback about the sweep, and this pain is just being prevented and doing what we need to do. So now we're trying to go back to basics, and what we're doing too is trying to get more warm-up out of it. Leg extension, very light here on a horizontal leg press. We try to get this leg as warm as possible so we can go up there and try to beat them up a little bit. But again, going back to the basics. So this is kind of some serious stuff. I mean, people don't realize what it is to train with pain. I mean, it's different type of pain. You know, this type of pain you can't sustain, there's pain you can go through. You have to know, you have to be professional to know how to read that.
I look like a bag of money I'm on. They wanna know what I'm on. Got diamonds dancing on my neck. That is the vibe I'm on. Drip way too lit. Who gon' check? You can tell me none. Boss mode in effect, and my money long. If you ain't talking money, don't talk to me. I be over here.
Me waiting for Tom. Finally, Your Majesty. If you guys don't know Tom, he talks even with the walls. So, hello. And I'm the opposite. If you put somebody right next to me, I can probably not talk to them ever. But Tom would talk to the walls. That's how we used to get into the clubs. back in the days, we would cut all the lines because he would just talk to everybody. He would be right at the first one.
I made many friends, Maria.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's like how we get all the contacts, the people to, yeah, because if it was for me, I don't talk to anybody. I usually don't wear a waist trainer if I do legs, especially because I've been coughing so much. So, like I said before, everything is super tight. So I just use the belt. But even though with the belt I get the lower back pain, but not because of the exercise, it's because of the coughing that's so much. So it compresses everything and I get extra sore.
Because of the knee pain, what major changes have been done to the workout to work around it?
Well, one of the major ones we did is Maria used to squat down and open the knees out. Like, you know, many old school type of guys would tell you, like, you know what I mean, just open your knees out. But that kind of open your knees out was not working for her. It was causing even more pain. So we actually now going back to the even older school, which keeping your legs closer and keep your knees straight. We're not opening the knees up. As you can see, she's going to squat down. It's very close. Her legs very close. And the knees are straight. We're not opening the knees. That made a huge change on preventing that pain from coming back too. So now she's able to do a little more weight, not feeling that pain that she felt before.
I look like a bag of money I'm on. They wanna know what I'm on. Diamonds dancing on my neck. That's the vibe I'm on. Way too late, who gon' change?
I can do two.
Felt that one, huh?
Can do two.
Coming up.
So before I couldn't even do that. I couldn't even squat halfway. That's why we did a lot of research to see how we could improve the lubrication from my joints and get the right supplementation for it. But it's getting better. Yeah, so I can't wait to see how my legs are gonna come up for the Olympia. So we take it day by day, workout by workout, especially leg workouts. I can't stress out about it because before I used to stress out so much. I used to put so much pressure to not disappoint Tom and not disappoint myself to go through the workout because physically my joints, my knee wouldn't allow me. So it's not, that's how you start creating so much frustration. And then, like it happens, last time was what? 3 weeks ago, I just like started crying because I couldn't do it. But not because I didn't want to. I was trying to go again, around it, but it is what it is. But now everything gets better.
All right. Hey. Sweet, baby, sweet. 5. You sure you don't want to keep it at this?
I can do more. 5. For Tom, that's not a big deal. For me, it is.
Do 5.
Cold, check the wristwatch, okay. Mama always told me to be careful where you hang at. 10 toes down with the team, you can't change that. Bulletproof, so be careful where you bang at. Think you wanna run up, I promise we could arrange that. Always been a visionary. But the way I'm blacking out, I think it's getting scary. Get a fan by the win, it's hereditary. You don't take a loss, hell yeah, we legendary. Let's go. Here we top.
Hey, so why don't you talk about your knee pain on social media?
I don't like to victimize myself.
What do you mean?
You don't qualify yourself as a crybaby.
I mean, I see it kind of all the time when people talk about the injuries, okay, but like, what's the reason for it?
Or find an excuse.
Find an excuse, so like, okay, I don't have the legs that I want to, but if I talked about it before, it was always gonna be an excuse, so psychologically also it's always gonna be my excuse. I mean, I know what I'm missing, and we're trying to work through it. The more you talk about it, it's like the more it exists.
It's just like telling people your problems. Nobody want to hear your problems. You know what I mean? They want to get motivated, not get depressed by your situation.
Yeah. So for me, the only reason I'm talking about it now is to kind of motivate somebody that is going probably through the same pain issues. It can be a shoulder, it can be a knee, it can be your hip, but you can kind of realize what type of pain it is. Because I thought I was like, oh shoot, I have arthritis, or I have this, I have that. But then when I started, okay, let me try this, so it might help. Let me try that. So I started doing my own research before going to the doctor, because I believe the doctor and the patient, the only thing that's related is what? An issue. But if I don't believe I have an issue, there's no reason for me to go to the doctor, because I know that we're gonna give me the worst case scenario, so that's gonna be more messed up. So I started going the other way. Like I was trying to look for to solve my own problem. So that's why I went to yoga, that's why I'm stretching, that's why I'm taking the supplements that I'm taking, and look, I'm way better.
Oh, and you did the smart way too. Like when you notice you had a pain, you try to work it out, try to work around it, and do things to get better. Not try to insist and cause more injuries and rip, or you know what I mean, or cause more injury. Looks like you're stronger today, stronger than ever.
Mama always told me to be careful when you hang. Toes down with the team, you can't change that. Bulletproof, so be careful where you bang at. Think you wanna run up? I promise we could arrange that.
One more.
Always been a visionary. Blacking out, I think it's getting scary. Get a fan by the win, it's hereditary. Take a
One more.
Hell yeah, we legendary.
Yeah.
Let's go. Here we top, live with it. Yeah, we going up, ain't no stopping it. Cry good, proud with it. Yeah, we going up, ain't no stopping it. All I got is tunnel vision. All I got is tunnel vision. All I got is every time I pull up. Miles in my own, now I hand them out.
Okay,
Some good H2O.
I was able to kind of know that this pain wasn't a pain that was from an injury or something that was ripped or anything, because every time I stretched or I really warmed up before, the knee pain wasn't that persistent. But I also had to know how to move my knees around and my feet around. So that's why I was like, this can be worked on. And that's how I kind of know. But then you have to kind of feel the difference. If it's a pain that's actually unbearable, like it hurts throughout the day, and it's a pain that's like very persistent, and it's inflamed and things like that, that's when you have to actually go to the doctor. But for me, I actually knew that it was just when I really hit the legs really hard, and then I didn't get enough rest, and then it kind of started getting worse and worse. But then I wasn't stretching enough. So then when I started actually taking care of my body, behind the scenes, that's when I was able to kind of feel the pain that was going away too. And also the supplements that I added to my day. So I knew that it was a pain that it was persistent, but I was able to go around.
Way too cute to be broke, had to fix it. I'm the captain of this ship, pulling my weight like I'm into fitness. All about my business, feeling myself, get a witness. A1 treatment like a mistress, dunking on them, I don't miss. Like a bag of money I'm on, they wanna know what I'm on.
So one of the supplements I added to my day 3 times a day, it's made out of hyaluronic acid, collagen too, and another supplement too. I'll post it on my stories too, but it's excellent. As soon as I started taking it, within I want to say like a week and a half, my pain was almost away. Yeah, improved a lot. Like I was able to get something for my dog, like anything. So before even a light movement, it will hurt, and then when I started doing legs, it would just increase. Or if I did the wrong movement, it will be worse. But I'll post that for anybody that actually needs it. I actually I told my mom to start using it because she was having issues too. But it was a major help. Right, Tomas Pereira?
That's right, Maria.
I'm too proud of me.
Very proud.
for him, I can never do legs the way they used to do it back in the day. So I'm always fighting against that. I'm never enough for him.
What's up back in the days, Maria?
What? Never like before. I believe if I was a man, I would be doing 10 times what you did before. 5 more. So one of the major tips on this video will be, you know, that somebody that's going through this type of pain, or somebody that in the future might go through this pain, any type of pain, you know, shoulders, knee, hip. So it's first to try to recognize the type of pain. If it's a pain that, you know, you can feel it while you're training, or a pain that's, you know, throughout the day, or if it's swollen, you know, those type of factors, you have to kind of see it. And if it's a pain that's unbearable, you can't deal with it, obviously you have to go to the doctor. The second is, you know, if it's a pain like mine, that I was able to recognize it and actually try to find ways for me to go around the pain, then, you know, do it. And it has to be very consistent, you know, stretching, supplementation. And then the third one, that's, you know, the one that he is always behind my ear.
Well, I think one of the biggest factors too is to give a long break. So we do legs once a week, and we take a long break before we do it again to give the legs some rest.
Yeah, so even if it's, you know, your shoulder, give it a long break. Give a longer period of break from one workout to the other one. And then you're gonna be able to recognize where is it coming from and how painful, what's the degree of pain. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, share, and we're here for more questions. So, you know, if you want to comment what you want to see next, let us know. We're here to help, to promote the industry, and yeah, happy to be healthy.
Old school as we do it.
Yeah, 100% real too.
And they all wanna come to my yard, ice me out and leave me alone. You know I be popping off, switching lanes, swiping cars. They throwing them bags at me, cause obviously I am a star. Run up a check with me, I'll make it rain, I got the funds. That's what I do for fun. I know that you want some.